Hi everybody. So today's video is about few tips on handling interview. So this was the request raised by few of my students who have just started their career and they are switching from one organization to another, and few of them who have just completed their college and now going to school, now going to the corporate world for their job. And this is the question which most of us encounter while we switch from one organization to another. So, here I would be sharing my insight on how I took in my journey when this question was raised during the interview session, and also what I feel strongly about, and see if that fits your requirement as well. So, the question which was asked was like, why do you want to join our organization? So this question was asked by one of the student from me, and he was applying for a government job and in the defense sector. And he mentioned that generally we talk about that, okay, we want to contribute towards the nation development, we want to contribute towards people and our nation. That is why I want to join this organization as an individual. We know this all. And he also mentioned that 90% of the people say this thing. And that's so true that actually when we read any essay or when we see more interviews, people generally talk about patriotism, desh bhakti, love for the nation when such questions are raised. So here I would say that if we are looking for a unique answer to this question, we actually need to find that answer in a very unique manner. Now, the unique manner includes, yes, you watch videos like the way we scroll down and see so many videos of interview handling skills to prepare oneself that what kind of questions are raised and how do we answer those questions. So if I have been in your shoes in that situation, and I was actually when this question was asked from me, though I was not applying for any defense academy or defense sector, but yes, it is very important to first of all identify why do you want to do what you are planning to do. Why do you really want to join an organization? Why do you really want to join the defense sector? Why do you want to switch from a private to a public sector, or from a public to a private sector? So first of all, we must have reasons inside us. If we feel that our reason is very common like any other ordinary person, definitely the response will be very common. If you really feel that there is a unique reason why you want to join this, because you think differently, because you have a different approach towards making this nation a better place, or making this organization a better organization, so definitely first of all identify what is your goal. So generally, people end up saying common answers because they don't choose what they want to do. They choose what they want to do by getting the feedback of many people around them, like their parents, their peers, their friends, their society, their relatives. So there are many people, when they put in pressure in you, or they give you suggestion that what is fit for you, you please do that. And that is the reason we also find the answers that why do we do whatever they are asking us to do from them only. So if we choose on our own that I want to be in defense sector, and I want to be in defense sector for this reason, because today I see a lot of problem in my nation when I compare it with many countries who are growing at much faster rate. But when I come into this, I want to make sure that I would eradicate this particular problem. So when my way of looking at things is different, my thought, my vision, my purpose of joining a particular place will also be different. So same way, when we identify what is that unique purpose of me being there, if it is a common purpose, like the herd is doing this, I want to be a part of this herd or a group and I want to do this, then it would be difficult for you to find a unique answer. If you're really looking for a unique answer, it is very important, first of all, to identify that the career that you are choosing for yourself is something that you really want, or is it something that is coming from others. If it is something that coming from others, you need to get a good counseling, you need to sit again, you need to brainstorm again, you need to introspect again before deciding on it. And this is what we are saying because we have experienced like a journey of around 13-14 years now, and I have seen that when you do something because others says you to do, and when you do something when your heart says it to do, there's a big difference in both the things, since I experienced both of those things in my life. So I would definitely share with you and suggest you that it's very, very important, first of all, to identify why am I going in that particular organization. Then that is what is the purpose. If it is your calling, definitely it is 100% sure that you have an objective. Now this objective could be a self-centered objective where you think about your own growth, your own financial security, your own exploring the world, your own freedom, your own that's it, basically your own development. And there could be some vision that you really want to do selflessly for people. If you have a selfless goal, this is the best thing. But sometimes, and most of the times, the selfless goal is not there. We think about our own growth. Then also it is very, very important that when I grow, what benefit can I do to the people who are hiring me? I mean the organization. What benefit could I do making, what contribution can I make in society at large? So if I cite my example, I am in education. Now, when we hire, like when people hire in education sector, definitely we talk about, okay, what perks are we getting? Which organization are we working with? What is the role that I would be given to me? Is it of my kind or not? These are some of my personal growth things that I would love to know about before joining an organization. Secondly, I would also have to think as an interviewee, as a person who would be joining the organization in the future, he has to bring something on the table for the organization, which should be much better, much bigger than his own goal. When the organization sees that the organization is getting more than giving less, your hiring becomes 100% thing, because you are bringing so much for them on the table. So it's very important to identify with your skills what you can do in that sector, with your skills what you could do in the defense sector, with my skills what I could do in the education sector for my company, what growth can I bring for my company, what more can I do to my organization than the existing work. Now third comes the society at large. Every individual today involved in any sector, be it technology, be it education, be it health, be it tourism, be it any sector, we do have a scope to contribute to the society at large. That means, like today, if we sell education, I make sure that whatever product is sold to the end user who is sitting and reading my book, he must get the right value, he must get the right content, he must get the right delivery. Similarly, a person in technology would think about, okay, if a person, end user using my product should be benefited by using this technology. Maybe it is very easy to use, maybe it is more comfortable, maybe it is more latest to the updates, what's happening around the world, maybe it is whatever reason. So basically the point here is that we are taking care that whatever value we want to give, that is reaching out to the end user. That is my vision towards whatever I do. So same way I would say, share with you here, people who are looking for a switch, people who are starting their career, people who are wanting to go to the government sector, and defense is something amazing. Like my salute to all the people who are really aspiring to be in defense sector, people who are already there, the kind of sacrifices that you make. is something beyond words. So there you have much bigger to share. There you have a vision that, okay, these are my growth areas where I see to be in defense sector. This is something which I can do more to this sector by bringing in the unique things that are not happening, or if they are happening, they are not happening to that level it should be. And then I really want to touch the lives of those people who are the civilians, or who are struggling, or the areas, or the community, or the society, or the nation. So when you communicate these things during your interview session, yes, definitely it has to be concise. It should not look like a big speech. I have just summed up those areas, those things where you can touch upon in your own words. I think that can make your answer unique. And that is something that you're not pretending. This is not something patriotism coming out of some pretension. It is something that you really feel from your heart, and this can only come when you introspect more. So I would suggest you here that keep introspecting, keep asking yourself. There would be days when you get the immediate calling, oh, I want to do this because I'm feeling so. And there could be days when you really want to do something but you are not finding the reason. Keep on asking yourself, sit in silence, keep on asking yourself, and you will get it. The clarity that you get within, you cannot get anywhere outside. So try doing this, and probably it may help you. So that's it. Thank you so much.